Hey guys, welcome to Coach's Corner. We're going to swing it over to our player interview with senior captain Gale Lamb and get his thoughts on the SC rivalry.
We're here with senior captain Gale Lamb.
All right, so big rivalry game coming up against SC. We just want to know how that affects your game in an environment like that.
Oh, well, it's a big rival game. It's pretty loud. The way, it don't really affect me. I try to block it all out and just play my game.
Obviously, new team this year. You lost about 5-6 seniors last year. This team is mostly made up of GW kids now, while last year was made up of mostly transfers. How has that really affected the locker room?
I think it affected the locker room by we're all pretty close and hang out outside of practice and do a lot of things together. So I think it builds our chemistry.
And then the freshmen off the bench, King and Dom, they have had big roles in this season already. How has that helped you guys having them off the bench and getting them experience?
That helped us a lot by giving us a break when we're tired, and they stepped up really big coming in ready to play.
We're going to kick it over to our coach interview now with Coach Green to get his thoughts on how this team differs from last year's team and how that's helped them to mesh better early on this year. I'm here with the winningest coach in GW basketball history, Coach Green.
How do you prepare your team for a big rivalry game like this?
Well, you try to stay real basic and just do what you do well, and it's going to be emotional. And the other thing you do, you embrace that. You let them know it's going to be that way. They know it's going to be that way. It's not just another game when you're playing South Charleston. It is one of the premier games of the year. So you embrace it and just start playing basketball as soon as you can and get some of the emotion out of you.
So the freshmen off the bench have had a big role to start the year, King and Dom. What are your thoughts on them?
Oh, just what you said, they've had a big role. They're playing really well. They don't really play like freshmen, and they're extremely coachable. They play really hard, and they just come in and do their work. It's really refreshing how coachable they are and how they're just trying to do whatever they can to help and contribute, and they're doing a great job.
And we asked Gale about the environment. How does that help you guys in a game like this against SC?
Well, they pull for each other. You know, we always preach that as a coach, but these guys naturally do it. So it's just a great environment. There's not going to be any finger pointing, anything like that. They're going to pull for each other. Somebody makes a mistake, they pick that guy up and try to do better the next time.
And that leads me into another question about your team. Last year was made up of some transfers. This year's mostly all GW guys. How has that helped you guys be closer together to start the year?
Well, it's just a natural trend. You know, you come up from JA and they're here and they grow up playing at JA naturally, then they grow up hopefully wanting to play burgundy and white, and this is where they've always wanted to be. And they played together at the junior high as well, so it's just a natural bond, much more of a family atmosphere.
All right, that's all for Coach Green, and this has been your Coach's Corner.